Hey, mic check, mic check, mic check. Come on in, come on in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I've been working all week. Can a bitch catch a break? Can a bitch can she catch a break? Yeah. Hey, welcome, 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 welcome. Well, it's time for me to address another one. Address another one. Oh, God. I think she's bothered. I think that she's in some type of, I don't know, heat or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. First thing though, hit the like button. How's everybody doing today? I've been sleep resting all day. We're gonna talk about the fakeness though. See, I got them on. We're gonna talk about the fake things that kind of makes you so pretty, such as that AI companion. I see, prima donna, that's your best companion out here on the street, boo. Holler at me though when you can tone it back down to your originality. Yes. Yes, do that. Do that. Don't throw no shade, prima donna. And you over there dressed up in AI companion outfits, features, makeup like this. See, that what that is. Look, I put it on for you, girl. I put it on for you, girl. I put on. Anywho, girl, you got some hell of a damn nerves. I'm gonna address you like I address most females that likes to call people ugly, and you are covered in makeup. You're covered in an AI companion. You're over there like I've never seen your wig slide back and the string stick out. Are you sitting over there like that? Are you sitting over there like that? Well, thank you, honey. Boop, 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 boop. Well, thank you, boo. Look, I put him on. Look, I put him on. She's mad, big mad. Oh, girl, one first thing to beauty. Since you don't watch my channels, I don't give a rat's ass if you don't watch them. I'm still going to address every time when I feel like it. If you continue to add me into your Crayola box, I'm still going to address it. You give me a reason to address it. I have the right to defend myself as such. So that's what we're going to do today. And just so that you know, prima donna, that I don't give a rat's ass how you feel about being in your feelings because papoose at you. I bet you know I'm atting you though, don't you? I bet you feel the direct. I bet you feel that though, don't you? Don't you? Don't you, girl? I ain't got to hide nothing. If I'm talking to you, I'm going at you. And you have officially been at, and like I said on my last show, you are officially on the Shits and Giggles show. Yeah, you are. Hopefully somebody else will come along where I'll find interest in that and might want to critique it and put my little view out there on it. But right now it's you because you still want to go on and on and on. And I told you that I am not trying to make this a beef, but since you got a lot of time on your hand, I guess I'll just keep critiquing your bullshit, your rhetorical, your repeating ass, sloppy ass words. Oh, but before I get started, again, hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday like I did. I enjoyed my day, and actually, it's just getting started. I'm just waking up. I'm just actually officially getting up and kind of moving about. I did get up, had me some grits, y'all, had me some hash browns and some eggs with cheese on it, and I had me some toast and a cup of tea. Then I showered. Then I lay back down. Then I got back up. Then I lay back down. I did whatever it is that I choose to do today, prima donna. But obviously, you took the time out your day to continue to throw up your buffale and throwing people together in a group. You know what's funny though, prima donna? As you play your crappy content over there, because it's crap right now, right? You got crap now. You're selling crap out here on the streets. Hey, do your thing. That you desperately, I bet, be trying to surf around, see if I'm entangled all up into some phone calls and text messages and stuff like that. You can rest your little AI companion pretty nerves. You the prettiest one out here. We're gonna let you have that just for a second, though, because baby, without AI, honey, you would be pretty much average. You would be, well, that's giving, okay? That's given, prima. But baby, because of the person that I am, and I don't have those type of feelings that you can hurt by name calling, honey. There is nothing on this fine, sexy, foxy, chocolate, brown, thick thighs, little waist ass woman that you can hurt. Don't have those feelings, remember? You're gonna have to find a different tactic to hurt my feelings, boo. I ain't got time to be crying over you and the crap that you're putting up. I just do not. Mm-mm. Oh, and for the record, because you made a little money years ago, when your videos used to clock about what, a couple of thousands. Now yet your check then allegedly shrunk. I'm pretty sure it shrunk because you wanted to highlight the little views that I get over there. I'm gonna highlight yours. And then details that'll tell that since your check has shrunk pretty bad out here, this is probably why you have this type of motive that you have going on. You trying to get them back up there? You trying to get them back up there? Well, guess what? Keep using me. You just might rise back up there. Keep using me. But you said here in your live that I'm going to critique a few things that needs to be addressed. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. You did. Yeah, ma'am. If y'all doing good in the chat, give me a thumbs up out there. Make sure everybody is well, healthy, and having a great Saturday. What's going on, Jason? So, what has triggered Pap today, so that you guys know, is when I have to address another female that is clearly hiding behind a AI companion to enhance themselves. There's nothing authentic about this prima donna. You chose to find your beauty behind an AI. You are not like me. I don't have to. It's too original, boo. It's too original, boo. Okay, let's get that right. Let's confirm that part. At least, prima donna. Let's confirm that you are the one that's ugly. Ugly people hide behind these type of AI companions that is out here to help enhance yourself. You're so lack of confidence in yourself, you won't even just go to the bathroom and put on your own freaking makeup. But look, I did like you. Look like girl. Look. Okay, are you satisfied now? Are you satisfied now, honey? And I think that even with my age, I can pretty much put myself in the competition with you. Isn't that fucked up? I'm an old woman by age, but don't let all this here right here get you fucked up in the head. Oh no, I keep this well groomed and well in shape, honey. So I'm good on that level. I don't have any problems on that level. But let's share this screen because one minute you're saying that, according to your description on your live, that you're here for R. Kelly, the hypocrisy in celebrity news. That's what you said. Now you are here trying to shoot shade. You're trying to blast somebody. You're here to break exclusive news surrounding R. Kelly, the hypocrisy with people, with an addition of people that comes on their microphone who don't know R. Kelly, ain't never been in his circle, had a phone call, had an email, or nothing of sort, etc., with those type of things, right? So now you need to change your description because you're now in your feelings, as I keep saying, right? You're deeply hurt and you're finding another way to execute that pain from within. I understand it, honey. I am a psych major, so I understand all of that. Basically, what you need is a fucking hug and possibly to get laid again. I don't know. One of the maybe take you a vacation or something. You ain't had one of those in a while, right? You ain't had one of those in a while. And I understand that. Now, you don't like the mentioning of, but we all know that that could be, a reason why us women don't leave home. You can read between the lines on that one now, can't you, prima donna? Especially when they coming out like a dozen of eggs. Okay, I get it. Ain't got time. Ain't got time. You ain't got time to keep yourself groomly, naturally, that you got to depend on AI to pop some beauty in your ugly ass. Yep, I told you, if you give it to me, I will find the energy to give it back to you. But let's read your description. How about that? Put your description on. Give me a second. I haven't worked this in a minute, but let's get it popping over here. Let's put your description up of what you came out here to do. Then I'm going to show you here in 2000, lately 24, 25, how you've gotten distracted. And when you allow yourself to be distracted from what your original reason was for coming out here, you're the weakest link, bitch. See, I've never got distracted. I'm still on the same path that I've been doing since I've merge yourself, as I'm being told by two captive ass alligators on my comments, Mia from the bushes. I ain't saying Mia. Mia, every time I think that you're gone, you keep reappearing. Mia, Mia. How many of y'all remember old Mia from the bushes? Okay, let me see if it's showing up on my screen, y'all. Hold on, because I do not see it. Hold on, because I want to talk about it. I want to read it as I see it on my board. So, oh, it is up. Okay, hold on. Let me move this here to the side. Hold on. So on here, you says, I'll blow it up so the people can see the reason why you started a channel. Well, let's see if I can get this enlarged here. Let me see. Oh, hopefully y'all can see it. Can y'all see that? You says, welcome to Prima Donna News. And this channel exclusively breaks through all the description surrounding R. Kelly and the hypocrisy within celebrity news. And last I checked, me and all these other people that's been on these microphones for these last few years are not celebrities, honey. So I guess you're lying to the public since we addressing a few lies around this bitch, right? What celebrities? You ain't had, to be honest with you, not one single celebrity on your channel. Not one. And if I am lying, chat, please enlighten me on what celebrity have you seen on her channel. And Bookham does not count because he's not a celebrity. No, he's not a celebrity. Not like that. Which one? Have y'all seen her with a celebrity? Because I haven't. And the hypocrisy within celebrities. Celebrity news. Celebrity news. I guess that's why you keep trying to break or make Tasha K over there. But she ain't even a celebrity to me. She's just a content blogger creator that done made it with her show. And as it's told out here, that was off of R. Kelly. Until R. Kelly situation came along, I heard from the word on the curb that she really wasn't popping like that. It took R. Kelly to give her a breakthrough. Other than that, who else you got? Who else you got? You Ronnie Bo? Ronnie Bo? Oh, Ronnie Bo. You had Ronnie Bo? Ronnie Bo been over here too? Ronnie Bo been over here too? But I couldn't help but to notice after your interview with Ronnie Bo, so you didn't do it in his face. You just got his show. You didn't address him on how you really felt about him being up in there, you know, with the story that he came out of being around R. Kelly. You didn't really give him your cold-hearted feelings like you tapping in out here on everybody else. I'm, I'm gonna change, my love. How are you? How are you? I ain't seen you in so long, ain't so long. I'm gonna change probably when I turn 70 or so. I don't know. But the funny thing though, Curtis, is I hear that so much. I hear, you know, family members, if I go around them and haven't been around, like, girl, when you gonna start looking old? Like, what? I guess it's just good genes. And I do feel blessed. I feel good. I eat pretty good. I do what I gotta do. That's all. But hey, welcome to the show. I'm glad to see you, sweetheart. So this thought provoke content compels a second glance at the hypocrisy surrounding the R. Kelly scandals. And again, you said around the R. Kelly scandals, which means that if you're going to do your analyzing and your investigation and everything, wouldn't it be fair had you just stayed neutral off to your side and not team up with anyone that was appeared to be in the scandals instead of running with little bits of the truth and little bits of a lie? What shouldn't you just have stayed neutral? But no, you had a battle that you couldn't fight on your own. Someone stepped in the boxing ring for you, and I think that you are feeling indebted to this person. I'm entitled to that feelings, prima donna. But that's what I feel like. I feel like instead of you having a significant other that would, you know, by your side day in and day out and come out here to fight with you, you chose to saddle up on the donkey and just let that be, and then ride with what is allegedly his truth to everything. And that sucks. That sucks, ain't it? Oh, prima donna, you a weak son of a, shut your mouth, girl. Case and document information that will lead your research of individuals involved in visual created to broaden your perspective of a topic. Well, you have broadened the hell out of me, because I am now a tad bit interested. Especially when you made it to the Shits and Giggles show over here. So you broaden it. My perspective of your BS on your different topics of your show, including all of these people, have definitely broadened my perspective. Oh, it's going to get much broader too. Little do you know, because I asked you to go sit your ass down and leave Pat the hell alone. What you're mad about, Pat, right now is because how I critique your show. And that I am entitled to. But what you're not going to be able to do, as much as you are over there pressured, you in that damn wig on your head, is to tie me into any of your confusion of what you are doing. So therefore, until you stop, I guess we're going tit for tat out here, honey boo. I guess we are. Now, let's see what else your description says here. Oh, you joined in 2013. You have a Patreon. You have a Patreon asking for money under the same terms and the same content that you literally put out on your regular homepage. You want to double tap, don't you? You want to double tap? If I can't get them over here to spin it, I'll sure get them over there to spin it. Oh, geez, 13,000 subscribers, 800 videos. We're not going to even ask how many of those you bought, because that ain't my business. But let's get into this right here, because you wanted to point at something out. Now, you have to keep in mind, Kaleidoscope, that I have a full-time career, not a job. I have a career, honey. That's something that I plan on retiring from and can account for all of the years that I have invested in there. And so I'm going to let you add that up, because I'm not going to go back through that anymore. But for someone who does not have a career, because you don't have one, you tried to make YouTube your career. But honey boo, for the last 2 years or so, since you want to highlight views, right? And trust me, I'm never in a competition for views. Views does not control me hitting this button and coming on here speaking whenever I want to. It can just be one view and I don't give a shit, as long as I have spoken. That is my objective, not a goddamn view. Okay? You're pressed about them. You went and underlined, oh, what Papoose views are. But now that we got that understood, well, let's get into a little bit of yours. So here you are with a hit and miss 3 months ago. You hit a little bit over 2,000. Well, let's see. 7, 400, 400, 500, 500. Oh my God. Oh, you're hitting them. Look at there. Then you take off, you get going. You get going in. Then when you fall back into the buffet crap, you're back to where you are. Now, mind you, ever since this situation happened with Bookham and this AirTag and infamous Sylvia, and now since you're on Dennis Byron nuts, your views are horrible. Horrible. You ain't making no money, boo-boo. You're focused on the wrong thing. You're focused on the wrong thing. It doesn't even take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Not at all. No. But here you are. We're doing channels, right? Wait till we get down to you talking about everybody else out here with a Riddick of bullshit that you claim about R. Kelly. You were so damn invested in R. Kelly's situation, it makes a person wonder and say, I'm looking at your videos all the way back, right? And I might be on the wrong, let me get on the right channel because you got way more than this, right? You got 98% of videos of R. Kelly based on your description. You said celebrity news. And R. Kelly was the only one that you can run damn near 98% of your videos on. He's the only celebrity out here that caught your attention. That's some suspect shit to me. That's a clear sign of obsession. You never had thought about supporting R. Kelly in the way that those people that came out to walk supported him. You never thought about that. You thought about sitting on here and just showing your natural black ass in a form of being obsessed with this man. You want that man. You want R. Kelly nuts all on your face and his penis slapping you across your head. That's what you want. That's what you want. That back page that you had, and you talking about some call me, you was probably hoping that your number got to that man so you can be doing the nasty with him. You were obsessed with our guy. Holy cow. I documented everything. I documented everything. Now, with all of your docketing that you were doing over here, Papoose saying in this, Papoose don't care. You done did Tasha K. You done did everybody. June Brown, Ashanti McGee. You did everybody. Everybody. And like I stated the other day, all this bullshit that you keep putting up here, confusing the public on, ain't going nowhere. It's right there where it's going to be at. Stuck. Stuck, stuck, stuck. Now I kind of wish R. Kelly was out here so he can slap you across your face with his Dino. Just sit your ass down, bitch. You on the loose. You on the loose. Now, like I say, everybody said, Pap messing. Pap is messing. You've been in R. Kelly business probably since the day he been born. Well, no, because you wouldn't have been born. Ever since he's been indicted. You've been in that man's business. You've been in that man's business. You're a stalker. This is like stalker behavior. He didn't even get this much attention like this. I don't, until the case actually started, right? He didn't get this much attention. Look at R. Kelly is being railroaded. R. Kelly rally talk. You should have on that rally, didn't you? Yeah, you did. You thought R. Kelly rally for the king of R&B. R. Kelly agitators, Team Truth. First you got Team Truth. Now it's the people over here on the other side that is confusing or entangled or the reason R. Kelly got locked up. You can't even make up your damn mind. You can't make up your mind. First it's them. My bad. It's everybody except for Booker. R. Kelly supporters speak out. R. Kelly supporters speak out against the obvious. Our prima donna baby shower. R. Kelly, the real reason R. Kelly supporters can't get along. Now you is got darn Cleo, the psychic, and you know why they can't get along. You do. Open discussion. R. Kelly is being railroaded. R. Kelly talk. Reasonable doubt. Where's R. Kelly money? You ain't found it? You the motherfucker. Excuse me. You're the inspector. You're the detective. Why you ain't found it? How is it that you're following this case this damn close and you didn't even have the conclusion to what happened to that man's money? Or you just want to talk about it like all this other bull crap you got up here. You don't want to talk about it like everybody else does. You want to talk about it. I'm just going to talk about it. I can't do nothing about it. Girl. Oh, this must be a second page. I got to find your other page, which I am going to do. Then I'm going to critique your video. Since you want to try to plagiarize what happens over here, because this the real shits and giggle channel right here, but can't be duplicated. But you don't watch my channel. I don't know why she adding me. But you over there talking about the funny farm and using shits and giggles. Make it make sense. Kaleidoscope, make that make sense. I'm just asking for a friend. It's kind of catchy, ain't it? But this the original show of it, boo. Right here. Right here. And you are up on the big stage. Mia in the bushes, I'm gonna have to get to you later because I'm tired of doing shows on you. You boring behind that screen. Mia from Michigan. Crack me up, y'all. Go check out the comment. Mia, why I'm like Mia. I thought your ass somewhere in Cancun some damn where. Stop watching me. Instead of popping up around the corner on my channel. But what we gonna do right here is critique your next one. And I'm going to laugh my ass off at that one too. Didn't you just play this shit? Now, mind you, she did a show about pointing out the discrepancies with Team Truth against R. Kelly. But then you go and show the people a video which was once then Team Truth of Angela. Because you think that the material that he said could help you now to influence the people, that what you say about the people being involved is the truth. Is that what you used? Let me repeat that slowly for you. You used a Team Truth character, Angelo Clary, the one that you were sitting out here at one point in time, pulling out his lies, dissecting his lies, pinning him to be one of the purporters involved in R. Kelly case, the takedown of R. Kelly. But now you want to use what he said against R. Kelly supporters to hold weight behind your feelings of coming after R. Kelly supporters on the side. That's what you're doing. That is no different from your bone dry headed ass sitting over there explaining the Bo Brentley situation. Bo Brentley was the attorney of the co-conspirators, right? Who got to go home. Your eyebrows raised up, right? That now he is on R. Kelly side. Shit that makes you say, But you're doing exactly the shit that you try to preach. That is wrong, that you feel is wrong, that you know could possibly be wrong, and you're doing it. You need to get the help that you need. Good night, love. Good night, love. Thank you. You have. You always been there. But make it make sense. Kaleidoscope, make that shit make sense. You gonna go get a piece of a clip from the enemy, the op of R. Kelly, to use a piece of what he said to validate some truth of what you're saying. You can't you can't make this shit up. You couldn't find nobody else. Kaleidoscope. You have to really turn your noggin up a little bit, because it's obviously you're trying to convince some people, right? And the majority of the people out here knows this character of Angelo. And the only ones that was for a moment was believing the things that he was doing was Team Truth, not anybody that I can recall over here from a R. Kelly sector. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that you're trying to keep the POV out here about infamous Sylvia being tied in over there with the drunken Larrys and this alleged thing of this PPP loan. I understand that. Weapon up. If that's your choice, weapon up. I don't give a rat's ass, like I keep saying, of who took what money from anybody, because if your common sense doesn't activate in your brain, that's on that person. Nobody's out here with a gun or a grenade or anything forcing you to hand over your money. Nobody. Those people make that choice to do so. Yeah, you can call out whoever is a scammer or this or that and this or that. Yeah, you can do so, but you have to ask yourself, like, what good is that going to do if the people that claim that they were involved in worth scam haven't done anything else about it? What the hell do I look like coming around cheering your on and rooting you on and showing up in court or whatever as a witness for you? What you done did? You ain't did nothing, so there's no need for me to be there. No, you have to go and initiate some things that you feel that was wrong, done wrongfully to you. That's it, and that's all. Okay. Why did that jump off? I do not know. I think it jumped off. I don't know if I'm live or not. Oh. Okay, I think I'm still back live. Lost connection for a minute, so I was able to type in the chat, so that means that I am back on the live. Thank you, nobody. Because it sure, I saw it when it flashed over here, so sorry about that, y'all. But let me go to my library so that I can be done with this. And you know what? I brought my phone down. Thank you, servant. So that if you want to call in, I'm going to take some calls today just to see what other people think and about this nonsense, because it is nonsense. But like I said, it's shits and giggles. She wants to now try to duplicate shits and giggles, so she'll run with it for a little while. It is what it is. It is what it is. It happens that way out here, right? And before I leave, I do want to give my opinion about another situation that occurred that I saw, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I thought that person tapped out, but somehow she has unalive, I just realized she rose back. She back on it, y'all. But let's talk about that in a minute. Let me do this one here though. Let me find this shit. Yeah. Mm, history. I'm gonna need copyright placed in the chat as soon as I can get this up. If I still have my mod here, one or two. I need it posted up. I need it posted up. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show it to y'all in a minute, right? What you guys are about to see is an attempt to try to have a duplicate of shits and giggles from Prima Donna, right? Now, I think that I can act under the Fair Act because I am in the Crayola box. Okay, so that gives me rights to play the video. You got me pasted up in there, so we're gonna roll with it. But let's talk about it for a minute. Kaleidoscope. Let's talk about your crap for a second. And you're right. If this get me 1,000,000 views, I'm gonna play it. If it get 2 views, I'm going to play it because I am plastered in this video. So that gives me all rights to play it, right? Correct. You would agree with that, right? So don't go over there and feel all, blistered up. Oh, and she playing my stuff. So I don't give a rat's ass about a view, girl. I got a full-time career. I don't depend on this unpredictable YouTube stuff. My channel is not at the level of professionalism out here. I just come on the microphone and talk. But for right now, I feel like calling myself a freaking blogger. I never like titling myself other than what I am. One papoose, aka one pap to the general public that likes to shorten it down and make it sound sweet and not bitter. This you. I don't give a fuck about your intermediate freaking level of your music. None. None. So we're going to skip trace that.
Some wanted to keep stirring the pot for their
You want to be heard?
So
Well, let's hear
going to
you.
be a demonstration of again. I'm not here to speculate as to why these people do the things they do, the motivating factors behind their actions, but I do put on public display the common link
Just because you put it in a imagery form does not mean that you're not speculating. You dumb. You dumb. Just because you think that you can change up your little fancy words does not change the context of what you're doing. So you're speculating. You could have just left it there. You're speculating in an imagery form. Oh, breaks my nerves.
between these individuals and the fact they use the same tactics when they get mad at people, when they want to start slandering people.
Pause. They use the same tactic when they want to start slandering people. Do you guys see and hear the misconception of the wannabe smart dummy? Do y'all hear it? If y'all hear it, put the ear in the chat. Put the ear in the chat because right now, thanks APZ for showing up. Thanks, baby. You should notice that she is using repetitive information as a form of defamation to other people. So, do you not hear the hypocrisy right at the opening of her bullcrap? Put the ear in the chat if you hear it. I'm just saying, listen to it. And how many times have she's repeated this mess over and over and
I'm not
over?
here to speculate as to why these people do the things they do, the motivating factors behind their actions, but I do put on public display the common link between these individuals and the fact they use the same tactics when they get mad at people, when they want to start slandering people, and when they're clearly mad that they're butt shit ugly on this internet trying to play with my brand and my images.
You don't have a brand. Popping your coochie at the beginning of your intro is not a brand. That is sex exploiting. That ain't a brand. You call popping your coochie in your Halloween costume a brand. Hey, Regina Love. Is that a brand? What is your brand? What exactly is your brand? What's your brand? What's your brand? What's a brand, y'all? I don't know a brand. I'm sorry. Do y'all know a brand? Because I don't know a brand. I need to know what a brand is. What is a brand? What is a brand? BMW is a brand. Mercedes Benz is a brand. What is your brand? What's your brand? You don't have one. So stop lying to these people out here. Just stop lying. My brand. Your brand, what talking about celebrity news, which only been 90% of R. Kelly? Because Bookham is not a celebrity. He's not a celebrity. It's taken him 72 hours since Friday to come back on Monday with some smoke for Dennis. 72. Or he's over there fulfilling his standby for another Tubi part for 2 minutes long.
All these years because I wouldn't team up with them to keep perpetuating these narratives about Dana J when all they stupid ass said they were here to support Robert Kelly while enabling all the lies.
Does she not understand how Bookham made it out here on the big stage on everybody's channel that would come on the mic? How is she exempting him from this whole channels of created bullcrap, y'all. How is it that she, or why does she choose to take him out of the mess? Why? I'm so confused with that. She kind of felt like, well, I would, be down with y'all if y'all wouldn't have paid any attention to Bookham and just let him be out here. You guys stay focused on the R. Kelly situation. The people that was reading again this paperwork prior to her, because I think that some of her collages is built off of plagiarizing a lot of videos that she was sitting back in the trenches to watch. That's just my opinion, okay? They were reading them. Bookham, on the other hand, found reasons to visit people's channel or stay on his own and have an argument, all because people, listen to me, y'all, were doing exactly what she is doing. What do you mean by that, Pat? They were doing their investigation and developing their own perception of things that was happening around this R. Kelly case, right? The same format that she's using. What's the difference? Those people, such as Texas Black Diamond, was doing her research. She came across some things that did not sit well with her, and she spoke on it, such as Bookham having these private conversations or conversations that he brought to life out here on his channel that would have made it appear that he was involved with this overall narrative about this damn defense fund money. They had every right to look into the investigating this and come up with their own perception of things. The same way that Kaleidoscope is doing right now. You're looking inside of this big globe and you're copying your paste and visiting other channels gave you your perception of whom you think is involved or was a major distractor and who did this. What's the difference? I ask you, prima donna, with your smart dummy ass. What's the difference? Because that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing nothing no different. He attacked, they attacked. And you steady want to make a nickel out of 15 cents. But that's just the way the ball was bouncing out here. You need to get out your feelings on it. That boy stood up for himself. He did his due diligence of what he thought was adequate enough to do. And that was copy strike people channels so that he can be the voice, the only voice left out here on this YouTube channel. When you go see the light, when are you going to see the truth instead of standing behind a fog? You're like in the midst of a thick ass fog out here. You can't see the truth unless it slap you in the face and slap that wig off your head. Is that what it is? Because that's what happened.
Now, it don't take a genius to recognize that all these years, these people thought they were exposing Dana J because they get him to act out. They provoke his emotions. But at the end of the day, you can't provoke my emotions by keep running with pictures that I put out on public display because you're butthurt, mad, and ugly. I repeat, butthurt, mad, and ugly.
Now, cream of hoe, I gotta ask you. I gotta throw this in your face right now. Do you really think someone, because I'm taking it that you're speaking about me, right? And if I'm going to take it that way, then it's fair that I speak on it, right? First of all, I'm not ugly at all. None. My mom didn't have any ugly children, and neither did RC. Those were my parents. Okay. Second of all, those who feels like that they have this much oomph to be calling another female ugly is obviously dealing with a little bit of insecurity their damn selves. Yeah. Third of all, do you really think that someone like me would be jealous of a YouTuber who is fighting hard to make sure that that 25th of the month check come in? It, you see the difference between you and I? My position over here without this right here is established, boo. 27 years. I have a career. I'll teach you how to pronunciate that when you make it there. You have a pity peddling as job that is unpredictable right now. And with all the work that you done put into it, right? All the work, all the little shit you done put into it, you still don't have the fabulous benefits that I do have in my lifestyle at all. Now, I don't like to do this because I like to feel and follow fellowship on the same level with, especially my women out here. I like to feel bigger and better than nobody, but baby, when I gotta toot my horn because of a bitch like you best to believe that I will do so. But I don't like it. So, what really sucks, prima donna, is for me to be this freaking ugly and to get paid the way that I fucking do. Thank God all about the Benjamins don't discriminate. Isn't that something? But if it had to, I think that you would have more problems in your life than I would. I'm not the one hiding from whom I am. You do that. You want people, or you're trying to psych people out that that's the real you. You a baller. No, bitch, I'm a baller. You a scrub. I just don't flaunt it. Don't have to. But let's continue with your video with your ugly ass. And don't think you might want to get you some Invisalign, because that little bottom tooth down there is starting to turn around east and west, boo. You might want to catch that before it get out of control on you. I've been there before. But now, boo, they getting right. But that costs money and insurance. And I don't think that you have that type of insurance to even fuck with it. I really don't. I really don't. I don't think you do. I think now that I think of it, since they about to shut the government down tomorrow, that this is, I mean, on November or the 31st midnight, I think this really why you got your pennies in a bunch. Bitch, it's motherfucking 4 deep freezers up in here, 2 in here, 1 upstairs, and 1 outside in the goddamn tiny house. I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you prepared? So I don't have anything to be over here upset about and disgruntled about, boo, but you might do. And you might do. Not me, but I'm gonna pray for the others, not you right now. I don't want to pray for you right now. I'm gonna pray for the others that could be affected by this situation going on while you want to keep doing this clown shit, right? That they be okay. I really do. I hope everybody be okay for November.
And doing the exact same thing that these accusers did to Robert Kelly while you're sitting on these platforms talking about, I'm here to support Robert Kelly, but spent all these years avoiding the paperwork. So at the end of the
Did y'all not see paperwork in y'all years out here in YouTube in this community? Just put an ear in the chat if y'all remember seeing paperwork in this R. Kelly community when the situation occurred with R. Kelly. Do y'all just tug your ear in the chat? Why does she feel that she's the only one or something that's got with this paperwork? What is it with this? Oh, I was about to get up, y'all, but I'm sorry. I'm in my pants. I was about to get up, but you know what? Hold on. Let me close the camera. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, must we do this again? Let's do it again for Cream of Hope, Kaleidoscope. Let's do it one more time, girl, because I don't want to tear my office up. I don't want to tear my office up for you, but I definitely will. Hold on. Because she seems to think that she's the only one. And sometimes they say that you're going to have to put something in their face, right? Let's put it in her face. I put it in her face. Okay, I'm safe now, y'all. I ain't lying. I've been walking around with the panties and the t-shirt on all day. Nobody here but me for a little while. And Teddy been asleep all day like he didn't work. But let's do this. Let's come back on the screen. Okay, so where do we start? Oh, well, let's just do the smallest. Yep, y'all seen me do this millions of times, right? This right here. Oh, no, no, that's important. Let's not do that one. This right here. Oh, no. Let's go up of there. This right here, Kaleidoscope. Yeah, this right here is pretty much all, everything that went on. Pacer printouts, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's R. Kelly stuff, right? But see, I'm not obsessed like you. I know how to go on about my business and start praying. You got to pray. I realize that his stuff is a little bit more intensifying than a lot of other cases that's out here. You see this big old, this is R. Kelly, boo. This right here. Every freaking thing in here is R. Kelly. Most money, pacer, this or that, print it out, news articles, you name it. That's one. Let's put this down here. Because you feel like that you're the only damn smarty out here about some goddamn paperwork. What do we have in here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this R. Kelly? Oh, what happened on here? United States of America, Robert Kemp versus Robert Kelly. Undersigned counsel filed her appearance in this case on February 18, 2022. Bitch, we tired of reading the damn paperwork over and over and over and over. Disc 2 alone contains approximately 57,000 pages of documents, including financial records. Shit just over and over. You see, this shit is highlighted, bitch. Important parts for me to read. Important parts for people that I need to go look up, do some more research on. You ain't the only one, boo. Sit your ratchet ass down some damn well. Sick of you. The government identifies a number of overacts in the furtherance of this conspiracy. Oh, you said a bitch can't read. Creamer Hall. Creamer Hall, Kaleidoscope. I guarantee you, and I can put 5 racks on it, bitch, I'll outread you and spell your ass any motherfucking day. Any day. Any day, bitch.
And a lot of motherfuckers can't read. And they can't read. And they just can't read. And they can't read.
Girl, sit your ass down. It's because, girl, it's so much stuff in here, honey. I probably got more shit than you. Yeah, but you realize that you have to pray for it. You got to pray. You got to pray over it. But no, you want to keep sitting over here interjecting a whole bunch of stuff that nobody has absolutely nothing to do with. Nobody. Yeah, that's what she wants. She think her stuff gonna make it to the magazine. Like I said, she don't even have a chance in hell to even have a producer put this shit on Cartoon Network. None. It's sloppy. It's crappy. Cause she done lucked up on an AI button some damn well. Girl, bye. They bought your ass. They done got you too, huh? Oh, I'm gonna do AI. I can't do, I'm not gonna stay original with it. I'm just gonna do AI.
Job again. We're going to replay all of the sequence of events that led me to my perception, because it damn sure wasn't none of these fake ass supporters, none of these fake ass advocates, none of these fake ass accusers, and none of these janky ass storylines these people have had to keep going on these platforms all these years looking dumb to me. Check out these clips and let's review on why I say what I say. I stand by what I say. Unlike these people, I ain't gonna put out a message and hide it. I'ma stand 10 toes on every message I deliver to you. Yet please do not be confused.
And so am I. So am I. Off of your shit that you have my picture plastered up in. So that entitles me under the Fair Act use to cover your material on my channel for your views. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? File your complaint and I'm gonna file it back, asking and telling YouTube, hey, that's my picture up in there she using. You ain't have permission for that. I don't even know where you done dug the picture from. Is it in this phone? Or is it in this? You in this phone? You all over on my Facebook? What you over there for? That's for family and friends, not for cream of hoes. I don't have no cream of hoe friends on my family in my Facebook content. What you doing in there? And probably gave it a damn virus or some shit. I don't know.
Because I ain't going back and forth with them. We're getting our shits and giggles over here at their expense. Because again, who spends 4, 5, 6 years on?
I ain't going back and forth with them. And you just literally reposted this like I'm probably an hour late. You just reposted this, but you ain't going back and forth. I ain't going back and forth with them niggas. Back and forth with them niggas. Going back and forth with them niggas. Sit your lying butt down. Why you lie so much? You can't help yourself, boo. You stuck. You stuck and mad that you're on the shits and giggle show. Hey, Mia from the bushes. You can bring your ass on out now. Come on out. You know I'm your favorite content creator. Come on, bring your scary ass out them damn bushes. Don't wait till I sign off of here. Then you gonna want to leave a little comment back there in the dumpster sector. That way you be at. Mia be cracking me up, though. Like, bitch, what you gotta hide and say shit for? I tell Mia, well, hit the like button. She said, no, I'm not.
On the internet pushing the same bullshit.
Listen,
looking dumb.
Who pushing it? Okay, y'all heard that. I'm gonna need some ears in the chat if y'all heard that. Who's pushing the same BS? Put an ear in the chat because that means that we're thinking alike. Your answer should match with mine if you got an ear in the chat. Who is pushing the same stuff for the last 2 damn years, 3 damn years? Who is it? Y'all gotta be thinking like me. Yeah. Girl, you are something else. That's exactly what she does, Unique. That's exactly what she's doing. The hypocrisy. Her show needs to be renamed to I am the hypocrite at its finest. That's what she needs to change her shit to.
Like y'all really fucking out, man. Like y'all really losing yourself. Like for real. Like I can't even understand why y'all sit there and think
A
that's
long
you
time.
You're only making yourself look foolish. What I'm heard about is so many people that follow y'all pages. Why do you continue to follow people that you know must spit out idiotic things? Like, be real, man. Make it make.
Now, ain't that funny? That's Angelo Claire. That's Angelo Claire. Now, she either didn't believe all the stuff that he was saying when it came to his daughter, or she did. What do y'all think? Do y'all think she did? Or do you think she didn't? Because right now, she's playing a piece of his video to use to validate what she is saying or what her perception is of the people. So you can't straddle the fence, you smart dummy. It makes you look stupid. You either gonna ride with the side that Angelo Clary was down with the bull crap to help set or do some things that caused R. Kelly to be investigated and then indicted, or you don't touch it. You don't go use someone who was out there trying to get R. Kelly in the position that he is to be part of your validation to help you with your perspective and your opinion on what you think about other people that you're mad at. It just is stupid. It's stupid as hell to do so. I'm like, what the fuck? Out of all people, this the only video that you can go and find someone who said all of these things about and R. Kelly, and who was on the promised land about everything that Azrael did was right and R. Kelly was wrong, and you chose this person because he said some pieces of information in his video being out of anger towards other people that was coming at him. So when you're mad, you're gonna say some things to fight back, to make your opponent mad too. But you put this out like, oh, now you trust what Angelo is saying. Now you believe what he's saying. If you don't sit your straddling ass down somewhere else, just sit down. You had out of all of this big old collage up here, you couldn't pull another one out your hat, Angelo Clear. You picked that. Oh, that one because what? Him and Bookham grew up and they was really close over there in the Baltimore area. They knew each other. They was something like a brother thingy. Is that why you pick him? What you pick him for? You couldn't find nobody else in that basket. Now you're a straddler. You the one can't be trusted. It's the stuff that you put out that makes you look like you are a liar. You are the hypocrite and you are full of crap. Angelo, no prima donna? Really? I'm waiting next. I guess on the next go round, you're gonna put up something about Drunken Larry saying something against the people who allegedly was supporting R. Kelly. Because you know they was. Right now you're just mad and you're in your feelings because things didn't work out too well for you. And then you say, well, because you didn't want to work in a group. Who asked you to work in a group? Just share me that information because I don't know that information. Who asked you? They should have known you ain't had time to come out no fucking house. Girl.
And all y'all is trying to backpedal, saying that he ain't with this. Guess what? Y'all was the ones that y'all did a deal. When y'all saying we sat with R. Kelly doing the thing, and he told us all to do this, and we stand for him, and we know it's right. So guess what? Don't let him backpedal now. And let's do the government, whoever else, make him stand for what he's supposed to stand for, because they all sat at the table with him. Dana took on my bed, Dana sat on his platform, all of them sat at the table. So all y'all sat at the table, he told y'all at the table to do what y'all doing and all this, and y'all came back, all y'all on y'all platform. So yeah, he gave us orders and this and that. He was home. He was on bail. So we ain't gonna play like y'all don't know what you're talking about. So now don't get mad when the feds do their due diligence by watching what come out your mouth on your page, on my page, on everybody's page, and they take it and start making this into evidence. And then
Kaleidoscope. Now, how the people supposed to believe with Bookham sitting down there at that table with them that he wasn't taking everything back to Angelo Clary, since they knew each other very well, right? To allow Angelo Clary to have the strategic moves that he was trying to make out here. How do we know that? Did you investigate that? Did you investigate that? Did you investigate maybe how close those two really were? I'm just asking for a friend. Was that investigated thoroughly by you? Because right now, that's kind of what I thought was going on. But I didn't put that out here. I didn't give a rat's ass, right? I really thought that, okay, in order for Angelo to know how to be making all these moves and doing X, Y, and Z, and of course we already know that he put Drunken Larry in position, but Drunken Larry was also kind of in good with Bookham at some point in time out here. How we know that Bookham was the ear down there at the table and was taking things back to Angelo, because he could pick up the phone. I don't think it was too many other people that was down there at that table that was picking up the phone, speaking to Angelo, clearly on a comfortable and frequent level. I think that was, in my opinion, that would have been Bookham, because he the one said that they were close. Just made more sense to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But did you investigate that? Were you able to pull phone records or anything from Bookham to see what type of contact or how many times he might have contacted them? Or did you put a PI out there to follow Bookham routes or whatever when they left the lunch meeting at the table to see actually which way did he go? How we know he didn't go to Angelo Clary's office or home or whatever to drop information of whom these individuals actually were down there at this dinner table. And we don't know that. I'm just saying, since you want to be an investigator that's not doing it in a proper investigating, I might have to revoke your license. Your public investigating skills are crap because you only want to give one side of the story of things. And that really sucks. That sucks. You have a fucking impartial ass goddamn reporting of things. Go sit down. God. It's annoying now.
And then they take your phones and they ping it and they ping it sit beside R. Kelly. They know you ain't lying. You understand? That ever come up? Your asses ever sit there and take a will run your goddamn mouth about what you did, how you did it. But now that it's thick and it's serious and it's not a game, now y'all, oh no, you know, I wasn't really there. No, all y'all was there. You said y'all sat down with it. It wasn't for some bad thing.
Can you believe? I need an ear in the chat if y'all heard that. And the things that Angelo Clary is speaking on, right? Can you believe that someone who claims that they are out here to advocate for R. Kelly would play this type of video to repeat this crap out here in the waves? Isn't that crazy? Because they're mad. Because they're mad. They're mad at the other people that you are personally entangled with, and then you want to use R. Kelly op to come out here to help validate what you're saying. Like, it doesn't, like, all of that should be banished, but she needed it. She needed some power. She went to go dig up her another freaking weapon that is just so freaking irrelevant to the situation at hand right now. Girl.
That recorded that probably I would ask half y'all what the condo even look like, because half y'all don't even know what it look like. Half y'all when y'all went to the truck, y'all went on the goddamn hotel side. Y'all try to act like y'all been all in the thing with the girl. Y'all ain't been no goddamn way. Stop lying. There's a very big difference between a 17-year-old that lives in Florida, when Florida law says you have to be 18 years old, you have to sit in adult sex. Period. Man, that's all they do. They just talk, they let people know, oh, I know this, I'm gonna say this, because they say it don't make it true. Let me tell you something. I got a conversation with Don, I think it's in the text. When he was on there, you know what he said when he was trying to get Tim and them to verify this, the Savage family verify, because I called him straight up when he was playing that he was Tim's cousin and all that. You know what he told them? It don't matter if it's true. When he was trying to run around with the nerve, him and R. Kelly trying to run around with the nerve to say if we didn't stop chasing them and chasing our daughters, trying to get our daughters home, then they was gonna put out the nerve and have our daughters say that we sexually molested them. Now, do y'all?
Now, hold on. Hold up. Hey. Now, hold up. Hey, prima donna. Hold up. Hold up. Because you've been putting out here that Don Russell is this, and Don Russell did that, and Don Russell did this. I get it. But see, I'm going to oppose your objective, right? I'm going to oppose. Hold on. You want to put out here, along with the Bookham boy, all this crap about Don Russell. And Don Russell was the reason, Don Russell for that. If you listen very, very carefully, who does Angelo name call, right? He does. He says Don, and he adds R. Kelly name into it. And he's on the phone with the Tim Savage, trying to do X, Y, and Z or so and so about the daughters. I get that most people want to separate those ties about that, right? Because maybe it doesn't sound good to some, but to me, like I tell y'all, that's not how I took it. And I'm going to stand on how I took this whole situation going down on that phone call. And that was Don Russell, yes, probably doing some stuff that he did not have an agreement to do, thinking that I got to do anything by any means necessary to try to help my friend out. That's how I got it. You definitely can take him out the equation now of being tied in into the corruptionness of being tied with the Angelo. You take him out now. You can take him out of that because he wasn't tied with that. So we can eliminate that process, right? And we can hear that based on the storyline that Angelo is trying to tell the people out here. But it'll take, I say, like the other people, and I respect other people's opinion out here. Oh no, he did that, and that hurt R. Kelly the most, and the blah 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 blah. I get it. So I guess a storyline like that can be looked at and from different lenses. Okay. But I think out of all of the stuff that I read and that I looked up and that I was listening to, I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. That's just going to be my stance on it for now. But let me bag this up so y'all can hear it again.
Let me tell you something. I got a conversation with Don. I think it's in the text. When he was on there, you know what he said when he was trying to get Tim and them to verify this? The Savage family verify, because I called him straight up when he was playing that he was Tim's cousin and all that. You know what he told them? It don't matter if it's true. When he was trying to run around with the nerve, him and R. Kelly trying to run around with the nerve to say if we chasing our daughters, trying to get our daughters home, that they was going to put up the nerve to have our daughters say that we sexually molested them. Now, do y'all recall that? See, I did say that a long time ago. So don't play no games. You know what he said? It don't matter if it's true, Angelo, because if I put it out on Tim, that's what people going to run with. And that's what you dummies do. You letting a fool play you as a dummy. And all y'all run around with this commentary that makes no sense, no relevance, has no truth, but y'all keep running with it. Y'all keep running with it. Y'all open it up every day, get on your channel like y'all got something. Hey, we heard this today. Hey, I got such coming on here, and this and that. Like, make it make sense.
Now, why, Prima Donna, since you put Don Russell up when Angelo stated that y'all must be a fool for running behind, or listening to the things of Don Russell, right? Why would you brand that in your post the way you do when you clearly hear Angelo saying that he texted him pretending like he was a cousin or something? If you're going to brand Don Russell in this negative way that you choosing to do so, then why would Don Russell have to come on pretending like he was a cousin to have a situation shut down? Why he just couldn't be with one of them and keep the whole thing going? Why wouldn't he be on their side, agreeing with everything that Tim and Angelo was doing behind the scenes against R. Kelly? Why wouldn't he just join the team? Why would he have to go off, or why would he need to have a situation to go off separately? Why? He could just join the whole damn team, the squad over there, to do all of the destruction that they were allegedly doing to R. Kelly. Why did he have to have a separate battlefield on his own? Why? This made no sense to me. But he calls him up, pretending that he was a cousin or something. Why would he do that? A cousin of who? A cousin of R. Kelly? Oh, well, let's think of it that way then. Well, if he's calling him to be a cousin of R. Kelly, then that means that he was allegedly on the R. Kelly side. This makes sense to me. It's weird. Like you are presenting this in a weird ass form, but that's just my opinion.
These women are so jealous of each other that they don't do nothing but hate each other. All of them fantasizing in their head about being with this dude, this pervert. And by God, believe me, my daughter would probably change.
That's you, Kaleidoscope. I think that you're dreaming about being with R. Kelly. That's just my opinion, allegedly. I think that you're dreaming about being with this man. I think that you won't, want to put your head between them legs of R. Kelly. I don't know. You appear to be showing all the signs of obsession. Yeah, you do. Having a damn, what you put in here, meltdown. You're the one having a damn meltdown, girl.
Wishes in a second if she could, and never had this man a part of her life.
Kenneth was only involved because of his license. They needed somebody with a license to practice in New York, so they used Kenneth. He was never supposed to argue the case. So without him having any proper planning, he did a fucking good job because he called all them helpers and lies.
And you know what, Kaleidoscope? I believe Greenberg kind of validated that. I really do. We know that that part is a fact. He did need someone in New York to practice with the license. He did. Since you want to make fun and be funnified about the video that I displayed and at you to it, you right then and there, which is right there. That video let me see if I can find that you put up on that thing will give you all the information that you need on how can it end up on the team. It'll tell you there. But what you're not showing in your video is so that we can actually have a real shits and giggle about your show, since you trying to duplicate it, was to book them up kind of with a light jog running up behind Cannon. We'd like to see that. That's funny. Now, why do you think that he needed to be smack dead middle in the back of Cannon, putting his hand on that man's shoulder as that man is trying to head home from a long day in court? Why do you think he had to be in the middle of that? See, here's what the crowd may think, though, because I'm going to speak for the crowd right now. I think that when he's in, with different people to prove that he's R. Kelly's daddy. I'm his son. I'm at the trial. See, I know all of the attorneys, but I'm gonna need you to riddle me this, Kaleidoscope. It was mighty funny how Bookham can have a phone conversation with Doug Anton and Greenberg out here on these YouTube streets, R. Kelly's attorneys. But you can't get one with Bo Brentley. Oh, what happened? What happened? R. Kelly ended up with somebody who ain't finna mess around out here with these YouTubers like yourself, huh? You thought all that screaming and hollering you was doing over there? Well, I'm gonna go down your timeline and find that video, because you the first one came out here to shade on R. Kelly's attorney, mad because he was doing all that hooping and hollering about Trump. But see, you got two videos out there, don't you? You got two. One stating what you about the promising, I can't say what I want to say to you, girl. I have to do the videos on you, but I believe that you plastered up there too about a promise or something for R. Kelly in a pardon. So on one of your videos, I'm gonna go back through them. And then now you come out here and you scream and hoop and holler like Bo Brentley, like you wrote Bo Bentley a goddamn check. You did. You deserve some answers. But yet then, had you been a respective, probably journalist like the one you shitting on over there across the street called Dennis Byron, just maybe you might have been able to get you an interview with the Bo Brentley, but you don't even come close to being a journalist at all. So why would you go and shit on somebody else that you can't even get motion over there on your ocean the way that you're trying to tear down another person on? It makes no sense for you to do. None. You got nobody on your freaking channel. Nobody. Except for whatever, Scooby-Doo said, speaking to the agent of Ryan or whoever that, yeah. But I'm just saying, you like the pot calling the kettle black, and you need to shut up or turn the fire up and burn your ass on up out of here. Period. This shit old as hell. Actually believed. You believe the fact of what Tim, what's his last name? Tim Savage said about Glow, right? What's her name in this yellow? You believe that, right? You believe that so much. Would you believe that Tim never even brought her to court after doing all of that hooping and hollering and he finna sue her and she know where his daughter is? And they ain't do a damn thing to that damn woman. Nothing. And you got nerves to put this woman up on your damn page and there is no follow-up story behind it. Dummy Donna. Dummy Donna. Why would you put her on there? You only have just a part of this story with this Glenda. What's the end of the story? Is she in jail? Did Tim Savage sue her? Huh? Did she actually have Jocelyn locked in the dungeon somewhere? Where's that story at, dumb Donna? You don't have one because it didn't exist. But yet then you will copy and paste partial of that story up here because Tim Savage was out here screaming to the top of his lungs about she's involved. See, she's involved. Look at her behind the door on her cell phone doing so and so. And your dumb Donna ass ran with that story, you big goofy. Everybody out here pretty much became an actor. Doesn't make them totally involved in an R. Kelly case at all. They all was acting. Big goofy.
Welcome to Prima Donna News, where I'll be giving you all of my commentary regarding all of the trending topics that I find interesting.
Now let's pause that. I'm gonna wait for it to come up on my screen so y'all can see that, right? Let's pause this, right? Bam. Let's pause this. And you got nerves to call somebody ugly hiding behind a bleeding ass wig on your head. Really? Really? You are almost a half an inch of having a freaking lazy eye, your damn self. Really? Take it off. I challenge you to take it off and go natural. Go ahead. Take it off. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Because this is the perception that you're trying to give the people that you find as wine with AI shit on. You done took all the AI shit, made them your best damn friend, and think that you're the finest on the block. Come on, honey. Come on, cream a low. Cream and low. Stop, girl. Oh, you fine because you didn't win and found you some curling irons to bump the end up on it. Make one side bouncy and the other side stiff. Let me find out you trying to bring that style out. One side bouncy, other side stiff. With your ugly ass. With your ugly ass, boo. I'll wait. Pop your natural, boo. Pop your natural like this. Pop it. I dare you. I dare you. And I'm willing to bet your ass look like one of them characters on Tales of the Crypt. In the light and in the dark. Children of the Corn looking ass. Yeah, I dare you. Ain't too many of us older women, boo, that can pull this natural look off like this. But I'm sorry to tell you that I happen to be just one of them. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Why you trying to throw shade with that goddamn Asian meat market having ass fucking wig on? Cause that's what fuck you got it from the Asian goddamn meat market store in the back where they hanging all up on the damn wall. Right now, you probably smelling like a head full of chitlins, bitch. Yeah, I said it. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. Hey, your hair smell like chitlins. Oh, oh, I told you sometimes though, prima donna, I crack myself up and some other times, pap ain't shit.
As well as break through all the propaganda surrounding Robert Sylvester Kelly. If you haven't already, make sure you check your notifications to make sure they're set on all. That way you're not missing any of my uploads. Make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Now, Prima Low, Dumb Donna, and Kaleidoscope, I ain't sharing shit of yours. Unless they over here watching it to get it, boo. I wouldn't send this shit over to the classified ads in the back page of my fucking local newspaper. You stank. It's you just stank. Stanky. Stank. You think you the shit. I ain't done. Let me find some more of your goddamn bull crap out here before I express my opinions on this other little topic though, right? But yeah, you think that you the winner. Oh, did my shit cut off again? No, let me see. Hold on, y'all. When I stop sharing, it tries to flash off. So give me a second to make sure I'm still connected. I'm still connected. I think so. Let me do this. Okay, I think I'm still connected. So, but that's what you do. Now you find time to go after Dennis Byron, don't then you? Yeah, you did. But before I get done with this, I just want to let you know, boo, your views are barely squeaking through the door right now. Yeah, you couldn't stay focused. No matter what Pap is doing out here, you found the time to veer out your lane, boo, because I'm good at what I do. To give Papoose some of your attention and glue her up there to your wall. I'm bad. I'm bad. You right. I have at some point critiqued a few of your videos. Matter of fact, I guess I will show you. Let me go find one. Let me show you. I did long time ago, but not out of hate, honey. It's just because I had a different perception. I had a different lens on. You can't handle criticism. You can't handle it. You can't handle other people's truth. And that's a bad and horrible position to be in. Your debate would be so off, you're gonna lose because you can't handle it. You know they telling the facts and truth, but you steady want to continue to stand up in there like your boy Bookham and argue over the facts. That's the dumbest shit in the where at some point you're gonna have to put on. Oh, hold on, y'all. I keep forgetting I can't just jump up. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Ah, okay. I got my clothes on, y'all. I gotta put some clothes on. Let's go. You're gonna have to put on you some shades, but what we see. And sometimes when a person's trump card been played, which there's only one, two in the deck, call them the jokers, right? When they've been played and you know that they've been played, right? It's okay to fold. It's okay to throw that hand in because you know you ain't got shit to beat it with. What the hell you steady want to play with it for? Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, bitch. The fold. But your pride a little bit too high, boo. See how I put these on and they made me jazz it up. All that shit they got for women out here to do for us to do. That's what you over there doing, boo. But I don't need them. I walk around all day like this and think I'm the finest damn thing alive. That's just my energy, all right? But you like put these on, right? But look. So let's just wear these. Cause you want to be fat is ugly, bitch. You think I'm ugly with my shades on. You think I'm ugly with these on. You think I can't pull nothing. Oh, so what you think? You think that I can't pull what I deserve or want in my life when I want it? Huh? I bet you think I ain't got game either, boo. I bet you think I can't rap and talk and pull it off. I think you judging my age. I think you look at my age, like, bitch, please. But let me put these on because I can see better. You thought this was, shut up, Shannon. Love me some Shannon. No, he makes me laugh too damn much. You say he thought this was the view? Stop. Yeah, exactly. But you know what though? Then don't let me. I'm not out here to push buttons. I just tell my story because I like to tell the stories. That's it. You want to label me as messy? I don't care. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and go on with my day, just like everybody else, but I'm not messy. I'm just telling the freaking stories of what's going on between the people that are being, messy or into a situation like this one here. Let's move on because wait. Kaleidoscope. Girl, is that a 22-inch thickness of a wig you got on your head over there? I'm over here hot looking at your ass. Your shit way out here. Way out here. You wanna be sexy. Isn't that fucked up? You don't come sexy. It's a big difference. Prima ho, creamer low, Donna, done. You wanna be. So you gotta make yourself that way. You just can't come. Sexiness, you feel it within. It's just structured and contoured to people. You feel it. You just out there in every goddamn Asian store up and down that goddamn Tennessee. And it ain't before. I done rolled through there. Ain't before. And you over there hitting the ones that got the 2-for-1 goddamn sale. You get the flat. You over there with a whole goddamn block. Who you want to be? Who do you want to be? That's right, y'all. Grab your membership over here for $1.99. Won't ever change. Rock with your girl over here on the channel, y'all. Who you want to be? Yes, you got that. Oh my God. But let me go to my channel. Prima. Let me go to my channel. Over there. And here's another thing. Why people got to be mad to at you? Why people got to be mad because I then play your video because I'm in it? Why do you consume that type of Reddit? Why, man? I think that's the dumbest line. You mad? You big mad? No, you big mad right now because you done made it to the stage, and you should be. You should be mad at yourself for over there talking about some. Now we about to have the shits and giggles. You should be mad about that. No damn well that ain't your show. But see, I got you over here because I'm a bad bitch. And I ain't even mad about it. Rock it on. You can have a little bit. It's enough of shits and giggles for the world. It's enough. You should be laughing. This shit is hilarious about the shit you got you over there doing. Now let's go to my video. Let me see. Let me see where you at. Okay, let's go. And actually, I think I'm doing pretty good to be a part-time YouTuber out here. I think I'm doing pretty good, Kaleidoscope. I really do. But let me remind you what this channel was about when I started. Since you gave us the synopsis of in the description about your channel, let's remind you of what my channel was about and still is. I didn't waver, still the same shit. But here to clearly tell you that this channel is for adult entertainment purposes only. You must be 18 years of age, and thank God you wearing that wig that makes you look a lot older so that I don't have to challenge your freaking ID. Thank God you got that on, because I'd have to say, I'm gonna need some ID around this bitch. But since you over there looking like you about 50 and that damn drag me in the mud ass wig you got, we're gonna let you slide and say you an adult. Join the membership greatly supports my channel and I am greatly appreciated. I am operating this channel under Fair Act Use, Section 107. What do we do over here? We are for love, laughter, fun, and educational with some raw and uncut material. Also, check out my funwear. See, I didn't put all of that into it. I knew this wasn't gonna be my career. It's not my job. You went on until you doing celebrity freaking news, girl, and ain't done shit but pass judgment on celebrity people out there. That's all you did, except for R. Kelly. See, that only premieres when you feeling cream of low and want to try to get the dugout from R. Kelly. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But that's what my perception of your channel is. It's R. Kelly, 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 R. Kelly. Oh, let me talk about Tosh K. Okay, that's enough. R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. Are you obsessed? And you ain't solved shit yet. You know why? Because nobody was watching your shit the way you think that they were. And if they were watching them when you first came out, because you kind of had the views, they didn't share your shit to the right person to help free R. Kelly. So your investigating skills is just up, it is up, it is up, it is stuck. It's up, it is stuck. You thought that you was the shit out here. No, boo. So what did I have on here? 1,300 videos. You are at 13,000 and it says 800 videos. The math ain't math, but I ain't here for that. I ain't here for that. 13,000 subscribers with 800 videos. I'm just going to leave that out there for the public, but I'm going to tell y'all the math ain't mathing. Okay? This math over here is kind of mathing. I'm only at 3,500 and I'm over 1,000 videos. Seems pretty much in the range of mathing to me. I could see if I had 3,000 subscribers and probably 500 to 600 videos, then my math would not be mathing. So let me find out, cream of low. You know what? You know what? That you done did some back dough. You done did some back dough on the low. It probably cost you $19.99 for 1,000 on the low ho. But that's your thing. Do your thing. Not mad at you. I am not mad at you. No. But let's keep it moving. So let me see, because you said that I have a lot of going on about you. Probably so. Oh, look at that. There's an R. Kelly. We ain't gonna get into the others. There's an R. Kelly. Oh, Where did it start? When will it end? Probably some about R. Kelly. So I have my share of them too. But you says that nobody, did anything or research or whatever pertaining to R. Kelly. Now, I do have probably about 60% of some Bookham, because it was a Bookham and Pap show, and sometimes it still is when I feel like laughing. I also have 60% of a Pap in a Catfish show. Y'all remember that stuff going down, right? And everybody in between became a hit and miss, right? But for some apparent reason, you feel that Bookham should have not ever been addressed about any of his actions out here on the YouTube channel. But baby, when I tell you I was hey, Kaleidoscope. Man, I was on Bookham ass, boy. I was on Bookham shit. Listen, I was I couldn't help but to be on it. I couldn't help but to be on it, y'all. I just couldn't help. I couldn't help but because I kept saying something is just not right here. Something is just not right. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And I take some crazy looking pictures, y'all. It is what it is, but I still think I'm the finest thing alive. Mm-hmm. Sure do. And you over there, big, big mad, girl. Big, 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 big mad. Why? Okay, but let me do 10 minutes or so on this other one, right? Hey, let's go to a commercial break. Y'all remember that fight? Y'all remember that one? And do y'all know that they just recently had another one? Yeah. When I tell y'all that this one right here, and I have this whole video, was hilarious. Y'all, I laughed my butt off, okay? Laughed my butt off. Y'all remember that one?
Another way how people another way how people actually get set up is because we let people in the circle who never should have been there from day one. Who get set up, and then I'm gonna keep it real. Another way how people another way how people actually get set up is because we let people in the circle who never should have been there from day one. Who get set up, and then I'm gonna keep it real. Another way how people another way how people actually get set up is because we let people in the circle.
Now you can take this as a person saying we let people in the circle, and this is how all of these things allegedly happened to R. Kelly, or you can take it as it's him acting as a son to R. Kelly, his daddy, of saying that, oh, I let the wrong people in. Oh, his speech is much better. YouTube has literally helped him, Reba. He ain't got too much stuttering going on anymore. So I have to say shout out to the internet and for this boy coming out here and being on here as much as he can, because it became a tool for him, and his speech he's learned how to not stutter much. I was like, well, damn. And maybe he should have all the kids now that started to, start reading on out here on the YouTube channel, because it can help them and probably save them a lot of money at the doctor's office. But people can take that in two different ways. I don't know. I didn't really care. It was like, okay, you let people into the circle. And he's been running with that forever, like he been eating, green eggs and hams at the table of R. Kelly every freaking morning. We let people into the circle. I have to honestly say that, expounding off of that statement, had, R. Kelly know better or whatever, he shouldn't have let none of them, like him either. Nobody. But and desperate measures bring desperate times, where you want to have people around that you can trust. However, what he did was combine two situations into one. I truly do think and believe that Siobhan and her company, of the ladies over there, were going to meet R. Kelly regardless, or have their own thing with me being around R. Kelly. And who's to say that they still are not there? Who's to say? Nobody knows, because they went quiet. And then this other part that he's speaking about is him and bringing, I guess, Sylvia and them around R. Kelly or whatever, and introducing them, and then Sylvia brings a freaking Jasmine, or a meet with a Jasmine, and Jasmine meets with him on the bus, and she's down there infatuated with an R. Kelly, but he in the bed with the woman. It's just, you tell me, how do you leave him out of the equation? You mean to tell me just because you can't have control over your manhood, that gives you an excuse for what you've done? I'm not talking about all of the allegations that people were coming out here with, all of this, well, he R''d her, I didn't give a crap about that. I was focused on the part that, well, wait a minute, she came down there, she, on the premises of being a supporter of R. Kelly, allegedly, but we saw how that turned out, right? And then, she does this interview, I think it was with Shabazz, if I'm not mistaken, as is entertainment, and got to talking about how R. Kelly was, interested in describing her lips, and she sat on his lap and all this stuff. So that there clearly showed, well, told me that, okay, so you're down there infatuated with R. Kelly as, an R&B singer or whatever. You love you some R. Kelly in a kind of different way, right? But then that story took a turn to, okay, well, how did she get there? When she get there, is she part of the Cass Jones and the Angelo Clary kind of clan or whatever? We clearly saw Don Russell trying to rid her of that gem, assuming that she was kind of young. Bookham didn't do that. Bookham had no interest in getting her. You know why? Because he knew her. He knew her because he took that journey down with her, as stated by Reba on the goddamn makeup bus. So he knew her before Don Russell, going inside of that gym. But it gets better. My thing, like I say, I didn't give a crap about, oh, we think he R''d her, he R''d her. You got to know when people are putting stuff out here, because that's their way of weaponing up to antagonize and make your opponent mad. May not be true or whatever, but a lot of stuff you just gotta laugh at, like, yeah, okay, right? But I'm watching this young lady speak in a flirtatious way, in a flattering way of showing the public that, she really liked some R. Kelly. Now, take it like you want to take it, but we're talking about now, here comes the godson, who says he was a godson on national TV. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, dude, you don't have respect for, I mean, even though there's no relationship going on with them, but this woman is clearly showing interest in another man. That doesn't affect or bother you, and I get it. He's a man, right? No, what does he do? Come out here and get the bragging about, because he's angry, right? He's angry that the information came out and some people was getting on board, and Dr. Rice had some interviews and some people show up to his home, to question him about, well, what's going on? Did you touch this girl? And all of this stuff, right? But you literally want to brag about coming out here screwing a female 16 times, humping this girl 16 times. But you got a person like Kaleidoscope who thinks that something like that shouldn't be laughed at, something like that shouldn't be looked into, which a lot of people got on board. They wanted to see what was to this. Well, what's going on? And y'all know my nose was all up in it. Was like, what? I believe once we go down the line, we'll probably find a video for that. I truly do. I truly do. I truly do. But we had a whole lot of shits and giggles shit going on out here. I remember Ty coming at me all the time. I couldn't do nothing but laugh at the shit. Shit was fun.
I had to write down that I had contracted an STD from him. Oh. And yes, he wanted me to write down that I contracted an STD.
You don't know that this type of shit we hear is just a bunch of bull crap coming from these ladies? So how long do you want people to keep addressing stuff like this, Kaleidoscope? How long? How long? I've been on this. I've been talking about this stuff. But at some point of time, you have to fold on some things. Just got to let it go and let God. You say, find the video when he was preaching and stuff. I got to find it. Yeah, this one here. This is who? The one you love to talk about.
I had to write down that I
and that Geronda Pace? Huh?
Oh, and
like you're the only one. You're not the only one.
I stole $250,000 from him. And that I had sold jewelry, two things where he said that I had to write down that I had contracted an STD from him. Oh. And yes, he wanted me to write down that I contracted an STD.
Are fighting hard. Have you met Joycelyn? Have you spoken with her?
I've never met Joyce.
I'm just trying to show her where she thinks she's the only one out there. That's what I'm doing. I gotta skip past some that don't have nothing to do with this live.
The reason I say that is because they're trying to make the face of pedophilia, so that way the Catholic Church, the pastors, the priests, and everybody else can push pedophilia to be illegal. They are supporting lives, just they are when you look at the side, which is their agenda. And the reason I say that is because they're trying to make the face of pedophilia, so that way the Catholic Church be illegal. They are supporting lives, just they are when you look at the side.
I remember this live. This boy was double talking so much it didn't make no sense.
From that point, also that's like me, to eat. So they look to me. Nobody look, man, just give me a cheesecake, a strawberry cheesecake. And I'm ready to go. I don't know if nobody else got paid. That wasn't my thing to overlook. I just said, give me a cheesecake. So that's finished.
Now,
from that point, also that's like me, to eat. So they look to me. Nobody look, man, just give me a cheesecake, a strawberry cheesecake. And I'm ready to go. I don't know if nobody else got paid. That wasn't my thing to overlook. I just said, give me a cheesecake. So that's finished.
Now, why wouldn't he know if nobody else got paid? Ain't he there with them at the Shabbat filming? I don't know if anybody else got paid. You know y'all got paid. Stop your line.
When Dr. Rice first said something to me about that, I was taken by surprise. Like, yo, ain't no 12-year-old girls, what are you talking about? Come to find out. And you want to hear this person a lot? The 12-year-old girl wasn't 12. She's supposed to have been 14. She's supposed to have been sleeping with Rob Wallace. It was Latoya X, Latoya Middleton.
So, did you hear that, Creamalo? Did you hear your boy tell the public that R. Kelly and this girl was not supposed to be, is not 12 or so. Oh, she was 14 years old. It was Latoya X. Do you want to hear it again? If you want to hear it again, put the ear in the chat. I'll wait. And you want to talk about how nobody should be out here asking or questioning this boy about what you said, Ninja, what you just said? Y'all want to hear it again? I got to see the ears in the chats. I'm going to let you hear it. Listen to him closely on who he tell that is 14 years old that Mr. Kelly was with. Okay? It didn't take Latoya X to come out here by herself, Kaleidoscope, because Bookham shared it also.
When Dr. Rice first said something to me about that, I was taken by surprise. Like, yo, ain't no 12-year-old girls, what are you talking about?
Oh, when Dr. Rice first said something to him about that. Well, at least we can establish, Collateral, that he was on the phone or frequently somewhere by email or whatever, speaking to a Dr. Rice. But then Dr. Rice ends up on his SHIT list after this whole thing with Jasmine. Imagine that, imagine that, imagine that. I'm gonna play this a few times until it sink in.
Come to find out. And you want to hear this personal life? The 12-year-old girl wasn't 12. She's supposed to have been 14. She's supposed to have been sleeping with Rob Wallace. It was Latoya X, Latoya Middleton. When Dr. Rice first said something to me about that, I was taken by surprise. Like, yo, ain't no 12-year-old girls, what are you talking about? Come to find out. And you want to hear this personal life? The 12-year-old girl wasn't 12. She's supposed to have been 14. She's supposed to have been sleeping with Rob Wallace. It was Latoya X, Latoya Middleton.
It was who? It was who, book? Who did he say, Kaleidoscope? Who did he share this message to? The entire freaking media channels that heard it. That's all I got to say on that. It's I'm gonna play it again so you can hear it clearly what he said. And you want people to believe that this is R. Kelly's godson saying some shit like this? I believe it's finished. She's 14, but that girl there is Latoya X.
When Dr. Rice first said something to me about that, I was taken by surprise. Like, yo, ain't no 12-year-old girls, what are you talking about? Come to find out. And you want to hear this personal life? The 12-year-old girl wasn't 12. She's supposed to have been 14. She's supposed to have been sleeping with Rob Wallace. It was Latoya X, Latoya Middleton.
And you know why he don't know for sure indefinitely, Kaleidoscope? Because he was just out here trying to be an investigator just like you, to build up him some content to tell on his channel. That's it, and that's all. Digging up everything he can find, getting on the phone calls, taping together what everybody was saying. Just like you, he just didn't put it up there in a Crayola box and on a collage like you. But that's exactly what he was doing, just like you, what you was doing. Same thing. That's it. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, when I came on board, Rob took me to a long check line. I don't trust motherfuckers, nobody out there. I'm the one, you two, and that's it. He said, so this is what I need you to do. We have started diversifying his brand, getting some opportunities. Exactly. Yeah, when I came on board, Rob took me to a long check line. I don't trust motherfuckers, nobody out there. I'm the one, you two, and that's it. He said, so this is what I need you to do. We have started diversifying his brand, getting some opportunities. Exactly. Yeah, when I came on board, Rob took me to a long check line. I don't trust.
Now, how are you going to find out whether if that's true or not, Kaleidoscope? Have you spoken to Mr. Kelly to see if that was true? Have you? Because if not, then your opinion on defamation on Don Russell kind of really don't matter until you get both sides of the story. And your truth shouldn't be coming from a book. It should be coming from an R. Kelly, because he stated that he and R. Kelly, Don Russell says nothing about him and Bookham. He says him and R. Kelly, meaning that there were two people in this story that if you wanted the truth and nothing but the truth and the whole truth, then you should get the story from both of them, not a goddamn book. Hello, TSW. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, you should. But you don't do that. You want us to believe that you believe the Bookham, and Bookham been all in the camp and everybody that told him this and he could put this out and we supposed to run with that. But in case you missed it, you'll hear it again. There's two players in this story. You don't believe one, that's for sure, and that's Don Russell. Well, okay, well, there's only one left, which is R. Kelly. When you're going to go get his story, being and giving that you are the celebrity news advocate or influencer or questionnaire, Q&A, I don't know. When you going to get R. Kelly's part?
Motherfuckers, nobody out there. I'm the one, YouTube, and that's it. He said, so this is what I need you to do. We have started diversifying his brand, getting some opportunities. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, when I came on board, Rob took me to a home tech line. I don't trust motherfuckers, nobody out there. I'm the one, YouTube, and that's it. He said, so this is what I need you to do. We have started diversifying his brand, getting some opportunities. Exactly, exactly.
You don't believe that Mr. Kelly was trying to diversify his brand? No, you would be the person that would come out here to say that Don Russell was stealing from his brand. That's what you and Bookham would do to create a monstrous imagery of people. That's how y'all get down. That's how you get down too.
I'm looking up
It's and giggles.
got whole folk up in the crane. Strawberry sweet up. JD kind of put up truck. I'm currently over on State Road 85 at Walmart. Just about sold already. Just came in. I'm loading up my cup. Just came in and look at the already. Got whole folk up in the crane.
That's when your boy had to take a break. Start doing his JD ice cream advertising because EBT hit hard.
So this is the tour we on, and I'm sad having a good time while doing this tour. How do I do that? Take me a couple of drinks. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it is. So this is the tour we on. I'm in a motherfucking fur up in this bitch. I'm rocking with this.
You're not the only one. You're not the only one, Kaleidoscope.
Party hanging with Aaliyah. Javante was bringing Aaliyah around the used to run. Yes, 12 years old. 12, so she couldn't, because of this.
I don't see the one we did with the church thing though. It might be on the other channel. Oh, okay, let me stop sharing this. Come back over here to you guys. And I just want to try do my little opinion. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's it. That was fun. 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 So there you have it, you guys. My point that I'm trying to make to this goddamn cricket, because now she acting and looking like a cricket to me, right? Like, stop the mess, girl. Or not, better yet, keep it going. Because the more you keep going, then I'm gonna keep going. When I feel like it. So tonight I have some time because I got me some sleep today and kind of just waking. So, but yeah, your shit is goofy. It's stagged. It ain't going nowhere. Same people watching it, and you're talking to the same people, pretty much. So get over yourself. Stop trying to flatter yourself. Just stop. Stop. It ain't working. I have the premium Shits and Giggles channel over here. You can't duplicate it. And if you try to, I'm going to keep coming out and making you look plumb stupid over there. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all need to read the paperwork. You need to read the paperwork. What is reading the paperwork gonna do when the case is over? Yes, you look like a cricket. Yes, you do. She needs to not go outside. Somebody gonna hook her ass to goddamn catcher and put her in a bucket for the put on a fish hook. So I'm getting ready to get off, but I want to say this, right? And I saw some of the live almost to the end. And there was Wisdom Daughter. And I thought Wisdom Daughter tapped out. I did the live on it. I was like, okay, she's tapping out. She's following some great advice, is what I put out, coming from which appears to be some close people tied to her channel. So I was like, cool, she's out of it. Now, I was crushed the other night. Yesterday, I think she dropped it, right? I seen her come back on. I was crushed, man. My head dropped. I was like, oh no, Wisdom Daughter. Oh man, I thought you should talk to people she, stepping away from. But apparently, something else happened that triggered her. So she come back, y'all. And she comes back hard. She comes back showing the company that she keeps a lot of information that she took time to dig up on Dennis Byron, discovering paperwork like Columbus discovered America. She lucked up on something. I sat up. I said, what you got today? What you got, what you got, what you got, Wisdom Daughter. Then I turned around on this side. Wait a minute. Hold up. I thought she tapped out. Nope. Couldn't help it. She couldn't help it. Now, when you watch the video, to some, it may appear that Wisdom Daughter is not doing haterism. To some, it may seem like that was a hater-gator move. That's just my opinion. I'm like, oh, Wisdom Daughter, that's a hate move right there. Come on, that's cheating. That ain't chess. That's cheating. You kind of hate right now. Now, let's look at the timeline of this, right? Dennis appears down at Fulton County to check to see if there was a subpoena going on against him because Wisdom Daughter kept pushing that verbiage out here, right? They looking for you. They can't find you. Oh, you everywhere. You said you was helping your mom or something in New York. Now, mind you, Bookham also copied what Wisdom Daughter said and repeated it on his channel. Couldn't understand it, right? He'll snatch and go himself. He like a tow truck. He'll snatch and go your shit and put it in his shit like he owned that shit. But that's where it came from. Okay, fast forward down the timeline. Booker sees Dennis Byron. He gets a message. Hey, Booker, it was probably from EJ, slow ass. That wasn't right. I'm putting my glasses on. I can't see. Oh, that wasn't right. EJ, that was slipped out, bro. But the wheels on the bus go round and round. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So, Bookham gets the message. Alleged. Ring, ring. Hey, dude. That Dennis Byron down at the Fort County. Bookham rolls out of bed like the 911 fireman in action. No shower, no shit, no shave, no job. Got in the car. He going. And no, this ain't Sylvia's car. That one got vandalized. He going. Oh, yeah. Then he comes on his live, tell the public, like he talking to himself, ooh, I can't be doing no speed. Ooh, I see you, officer, officer. I see you, I see you. That's Booker. Ooh, let me slow down, let me slow down, let me slow down. Knowing that Dennis Byron, 9 times out of 10, ain't gonna be at this courthouse when he get there, right? Dennis Byron is not there upon Bookham's arrival. Bookham gets all out, want to start screaming, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'm here. I'm here. Don't get ghost now. Don't get ghost. Dude, I'm here. What you want to do? I'm here. So Dennis gets word of it, y'all. Dennis gets word of it. So Dennis comes back on his chair. Start telling Wisdom Daughter and Bookham a message at the same damn time. He just grouped it together. He didn't do them individually. He just grouped them together. Saved a lot of time and the money. Most people work that way. It's called kill two birds with one damn stone. That's what I saw. I was okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, now you talking about Wisdom Daughter. Okay, now you talking about Booker. Okay, all right. And bam, he was done. Well, that wasn't the end of it, right? And of course, I think when Dennis Byron did that live, where he conjoined the twins together, right? When Wisdom Daughter took time to review it, she knew at some point in that live that Dennis did that he was speaking, about her, along with the twin brother, Booker. So she waited a while. She sat back on this, y'all, because I could have sworn she tapped out. I thought she tapped out. I thought she said, oh, the hell with this stuff. And she was taking up the advice that, the two good ladies on the channel was giving her, but evidently not. So to those two ladies that appeared on that channel up there, I wouldn't waste my time anymore because time is absolutely precious out here. And if you call a person a friend and that 1 minute they take your advice, but then the next minute they turn around and they say, F your advice, I wouldn't even waste my time giving a person no more advice. Sometimes you got to let people dig their own graves. It is what it is. But those were some, that was some great advice that they gave the people. So that's why I did the live. Wisdom Daughter tapped out. Well, you guys, nope, that's not what happened. See, this is what had happened. After that, now you got Kaleidoscope. She's jumping her cricket looking ass all up in the middle of it, kind of doing what I do and want to tell the stories, but hers is more aggressive. She wants to come at people, directly. I try not to do nothing like that. And I don't like all the name calling because I think that we all can get along without all the name calling, even if we are going back and forth. But some people, have to stay on that kindergarten level. Respectfully, it is what it is, but don't do too much of it on me because I've been to that grade before. So I know what that grade is like and I know how to act when I get back down to that grade. I'll come back down there to you if you want me to. Kaleidoscope, I will. We can go to the sandbox, the monkey bars, we can double swing, I can put whatever you want. We can do it. Now, Wisdom Daughter reawoken herself after Kaleidoscope did her garbage. That ain't, girl, your stuff is garbage. It's even hard. It's not hard for me to talk about your lives. It's redundant. You have nothing that's amusing to me, and I like amusing shit. Shit, I'm supposed to put some salt on your shit. However, right. Wisdom Daughter took the time to pull Dennis Byron's information. Come to find out that, oh no, he doesn't have this promising of this type of business and hip hop inquires abroad and he owed this person. Now, mind y'all, this had to be almost about 15 years ago. Now, I don't know where y'all from, Y'all don't know where I'm from. I'm talking about in living aspect of life, right? I said, well, what the fuck would give a fuck about something about 15 years ago? Because now I'm like, wait a minute, Wisdom Daughter, are you saying that 15 years ago wouldn't allow this person to turn around and do things right? I'm like, I'm trying to understand this right. All of us are going to do at some point of time when you're trying to achieve something, what you got to do to get there. Okay. Now, she took a crap on Dennis, y'all. I mean, was blah, 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 and the blah, 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 and he didn't even do this, and the blah, 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 and then called him a fraudulent journalist. I'm a fraudulent journalist, y'all. Now, I was like, oh, that's cold. Now, before she did that live, I also peeped in on a little bit of Dennis live with a gentleman up there. He was kind of cute, crew too, y'all. He was kind of cute, crew. Only thing I didn't like about him, though, and no shade, right? I didn't like the dark beard, and then the shady, almost, almost gray shady top. I didn't like that. So it's like, come on, dude, you was kind of crew. So you need to go and let some of that little shady Grady kind of fill in there, and not that tie-dye black to look super cut in the face. I didn't like. I was like, okay, because I be wondering. I like to do this sometimes, and I don't want all that stuff on my hands, or something. But that's another story for a different day. So, but before that, Wisdom Daughter, before Wisdom Daughter dropped this, I don't know if she's seen the interview. I'm like, well, how can you contest this? How can you stroke this, with the fire flame? How can you do that when Dennis Byron actually was sitting on there with someone who is into producing, I guess, movies or something, and in Hollywood, and he called out his credentials and things of such. So if Dennis is not somewhat nowhere near this type of level that Wisdom Daughter, and of course now Bookham, and of course Malo is in Kaleidoscope is making him, right, then I'm like, well, why is he wasting time getting these type of interviews and things like this? Why is he down there at the Cardi B court hearing or the YSL court hearing? Why would he be wasting his time on that? Then what do you title that person? How do you separate his title from what he's doing, of what he calls himself a journalist, from all of the other people that was down there that also come back to their channel to say that they are, practicing journalism, or they have journalistic skills and things of, but might not follow every criteria up underneath it. But they did similar content to me. That there's the one girl who is Allah or somebody or whatever. She's an attorney, Black girl. She would come on, and does that not make her an attorney? Because she was on there and she would cite things pertaining to a specification about the law or things and such. So I'm like, well, how? So now I get to make my decision, right? My conclusion, and not to be a hater or to throw shade, but I'm not on anybody's side, but with Wisdom Daughter's content on that and the way that the timeline kind of followed behind all of this, I'm gonna have to say that Wisdom Daughter truly showed her color of being a hater. I'm sorry. It's one thing to, have a situation occurring with a person and being, not so much in good standards with that person. But it's a whole nother ball game now, because you can take that part of what's going on with you and that person and go head on, go on in separate ways. But see, it's another different level now. When you want to take the person that you have become to despise, right? And this person is despicable to you now, to be digging up and researching this and to come out to put shade on it, to put, to take a poop on it, right? That's where there's that thin line between, oh, you a hater. Oh, you're a good person. This didn't work out for you. Okay, well, you walked away from it. This is the side over here that I can take a bow to. Good job. Well done. But the side that she displayed over here, with displaying this, and now she's put herself in a position where, you know what? Gloves are off. I'm about to tear this person down. Can't do it. How is it that Christianity, or however you people say out here, and you practice God and you preach God and you say you want God or you're Jesus Christ or you're Allah, what part of this spiritual a myth of religion makes you want to go do things to people like that, even if you are in a disagreement or this person is despicable to you? What God in you makes you want to go do something like that? And I'll wait. Because this is why a lot of people, listen, why people don't pay, why people don't get all into this. You have to practice it and love it for yourself and within yourself. Because if you believe and you follow behind other people who have different actions of it, I'd be like, oh, get back, get back, get back, shoe fly. But that's what I saw with Wisdom Daughter. I was like, oh my God, like you really woke back up to show your house over there that I found. Look at this, look at this, look at here, look at here, look at here. I found all of this. And all that does is influence other people to say, well, okay, I'm going to get on the bandwagon of hate. That's just so nasty, Wisdom Daughter. That's just disgusting. Just disgusting to do. Or, so to make sure I got my timeline right, did she drop this after Dennis Byron dropped that clown show song? Come on, y'all, that was a banger. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. That song was a banger. If you ain't checked it out, go on over there to Dennis Byron, check the damn song out. If not, I put the link of the song. It's in my community. If you can't find it, I don't care what y'all say. That song was a damn banger, boy. I was over here. Oh, shit. Hey, Kaleidoscope, if I wasn't in my t-shirts and my panties, girl, I'd get up and show. I'd get up and show. I'd get up and throw it some, throw a little something, girl. I'd get up, throw a little something, girl. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Did it come after that? Was Wisdom Daughter a little upset? And now it's time for her to tag back because Dennis Byron sent a lyrical clown bozo rap song to book him. And then Wisdom Daughter's like, oh no, you ain't about to G up on my boy with this goddamn bozo the clown show rap song. So this what I got for you. So Dennis Byron is being tagged by 3 people, y'all. Right now, he 3 against 1. I don't know how he's going to come out of this, but I will be sticking around and surely find out and wait for it. But he got 3 of them on his hand, on his hand, y'all. Wisdom Daughter, Kaleidoscope then jumped in the fight, throwing her little shots, and that freaking a bozo. He said he coming back. He needs 72 hours to digress and get his health together because he kind of big now. He say, I got to go on a seafood diet. Y'all know what kind, when they tell you they finna go on a seafood diet, y'all already know what kind of diet that is. That means I'm gonna eat all the food that I still see. That's what the hell that mean. Had me cracking up. Oh, what was I doing, y'all? I was in the middle of doing something, right? And he was trying to convince you all to go shop at some local store. Now, mind you, the store probably only been there about 30 years, and he done walked past it about 20 times. It took him to step back on that scale to say, good Lord, I better stop at this damn corner store. Now he want to have all of y'all eating him. Book, it don't take you to start no darn army of healthy eating people out. I was over here. Booker, pick me up some of those. Grab me 2 of those. Grab me 2 of those. And give me 10 of those. Now, mind you, this is how you know he's full of shit, okay? How much cooking, healthy, or had y'all seen that boy try to cook in that damn kitchen over there? The one where the garbage was rolling all out the pail. How many? Because I know y'all had to see it, so stop playing. I know y'all seen it. Now, since he done turned the kitchen into an all grease factory with chicken and crazy other shit, and then gain more weight, now he want to flip it back. Boy, bad. Bad. It's a, you say like he was in the movie all the time. Facts. I'm just, now, I can't take people like that serious. Ain't nowhere in the head. I want to tell y'all need to get it together. Because you see, all this weight I lost now, y'all see this? And they call me fat. I was over here dying, Booker. I was over here cracking the hell up. I promise you. I was like, Book, you know you need to cut the damn shit. You need to cut the shit, boy. Just stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Now, we get ready to get the heck up out of here. But before we go, and since I'm over here on the laughing show called the Shits and Giggles, it's the premium show. This is where it all started. This is where it all went down. And what we do over here is take content and have our different lenses on what's going on around here in the YouTube screen. Hey, if you have not become a member, support the damn channel. Become a member over here. Hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button, you guys. But I got to get the heck on up out of here. But in the meantime, between time, let's get a little bit of sneak peek of some shits and old giggles over here, y'all. Just a little bit. We just want a little bit. And it is what it is. And it is what it is. Now, let's get the heck up out of here. Let me find some outro for y'all. A little bit. Hey, Kaleidoscope, this one is for you.
One time asterisk comment. Every classic. Went and tell the news, he told the news and done smashed it.
When another gun again and got the game.
Say you got the teeth,
but I got the teeth faster. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Lamb stay lamb.
I'm a boss, so you never get it.
If you play it right. Me, I like the ladies, so you see me up on ladies' night.
Got the game right.
Play the game so right, so proud.
And you mad. You big mad.
One papoose got to put the name up in lights. One papoose got to put the name up in lights. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss, bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss, bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss, bitch.
Now, that one was to you. Now, this is to my chat. You guys have a lovely, lovely, lovely night. Let me see what I want to give y'all. Guess we'll just go back out with this. I can't find my one that I want to do. Come on. Good night, y'all. I forgot we were supposed to have call in. Before I go, I'll count to 10. If anybody want to call in, put me a phone in the chat and I will drop a number for you to call. One, I'm going, oh wait, stop the press. Hi, Sir McQuill. I got to come on screen. Hold on. Sir McQuill. Hello, love. How are you? How's your Saturday? Sir McQuill. Hi, boo. How are you doing? I got to get, we were leaving, Sir McQuill, and you're late to the party. You're late. I don't like late, Sir McQuill. I don't like late. We're gonna have to work on that. But I'm gonna count to 20. If I see a phone in the chat and you want to call in, I will drop you a number in the chat. Once I reach 20, if there is nobody that puts a phone in the chat, I will then successfully hit the end button on here. And I hope that you all have a blessed, wonderful Saturday night. I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. 1 is the number. 2 is the time. 3, you better get ready. 4 is the number of mine. 5, I got time. 6, pick up the sticks. 7, where you gonna go? 8, up to heaven. 9. I'm so silly. Miss Brown, don't be hating my rap. Don't hate my rap. I am on number 5. 5, 6, pick up the sticks. 7, lay them straight. 8, Miss Brown, you remember that? 9, all the time. 10, let's do it again. 1, how are you? 2, what you gonna do? 3, who you gonna be? 4, I'm at the door. 5, I got time. Good night. You hate my rap. I am on number 17. Number 18. Number 19. Nobody want to talk to Pat? Then we're going to be right on up out of here. And I'll see y'all next on the Shits and Giggle Lockdown, Lockdown. They trying to steal our show over here, man. They trying to steal our show, y'all. We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. Where does it go down over here? I know y'all can give me that. Y'all need to type in the chat on our way out. This is the one, Papoose Shits and Giggle show. Over here. They better recognize and put some respect on our show out there. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to come set it off. I'm gonna set it off. I set it off, prima donna. He. Good night, y'all. Got me acting silly. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah, you're late, catnip. Miss Brown. This is the one papoose shit and giggle show. Not that part, not that stuff over there. There you go, APC. This the number one. Oh. Oh Lord, Shannon jumping off the dresser. I'm finna go. Peace out, y'all.